Hey guys, my name is Madi and you are welcome to Madi Speaks. So, quick question, okay? If you live in an unkempt neighborhood with dilapidated buildings, with lawns that haven't seen a mower in ages, rubbish and dirt littering every corner of the neighborhood, gangbangers loitering around alleyways, the dilapidated buildings are covered in dirty, ugly graffiti. Most of the big retail stores have left the neighborhood. The neighbors are loud and obnoxious. And maybe if you suggest that they quiet down a little because you're trying to read or you're trying to get some rest, they immediately go ballistic on you. If you lived in a neighborhood where drive-by shootings are rampant, young people are mostly loitering around in the streets, everywhere is messed up. The chicks are walking around in bonnets, the bonnet brigade. Now, one day you happen to drive to another neighborhood and you discover that the sky is greener and beautiful on this other side of the neighborhood. The neighbors are mannered, well-mannered, and not loud and noisy. The lawns are clean, green, and properly maintained. The trees are nicely maintained. The flowers are cut regularly. No rubbish littering the streets. The air is clean. The big stores are available and open. The buildings are occasionally painted and renewed as at when due. There are no gangbangers and no unruly youngsters loitering in the streets. In fact, everything is in order. Everything is given. If you lived in the first neighborhood I described, then maybe when you're running errands or taking a walk, you found yourself in the second neighborhood I just described, what would be your reaction? Before we move on with this video, I'd like you to describe your reaction in the comment section. Now, for me, I would be like, wow, this is beautiful, okay? What a stark contrast to the shithole neighborhood I live in. This is how all neighborhoods should be. Peaceful, clean, and beautiful. I think my neighborhood lacks a strong sense of community responsibility, but this neighborhood right here gets it. This is the kind of neighborhood I would love to raise my kids in. Now, that would be my response. But unfortunately, for some other people, their response is quite peculiar. And that brings us to the video we are looking at today. This black lady found herself on the opposite side of the kind of neighborhood she's living in. Now, her reaction to this discovery is the reason we are here today. But before we get into the video though, do well to subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Like and share this video to keep people informed and consider supporting the channel if you like in any way that you can. Alright.
I pulled over to eat some food before my class and I just got upset because I pulled over into a white neighborhood. It's just so nice and it just reminds me that everything is about racism. They have so much shade, so much parking. Like, it's the simple shit. I couldn't even just pull over really and enjoy my lunch because I was like, I haven't seen a person of color walk by me once. They're running around and it's white people. Y'all got a really nice neighborhood. Of course y'all do. Anyway.
Now, how do you guys say that? You cannot make this up. Yeah. You can't make this up, okay? She pulled up at a white neighborhood. It is just so clean. It is just so beautiful. And that reminded her of how racist America is. Because the neighborhood fairy magically beautifies the white neighborhoods, mows the lawns for them, and repaints the buildings for them. And then this racist fairy goes into the black neighborhoods and makes everything look unkempt, okay? Makes the lawns unkempt, breaks the windows, corrodes the paint, plasters ugly dirty graffiti on the walls of the buildings, litters the streets with rubbish, and does all these nasty things. I am no longer surprised when I see these pathetic individuals blame everything on racism. I stopped being surprised when I saw them complain that punctuality is racist, the use of proper English is racist, milk is racist, saying good morning is racist, and all those other wild claims. This lady blissfully neglected the fact that it is human beings that make environments clean and beautiful, or the opposite. The main thing would be to find out if the residents of that neighborhood take pride in their surroundings by diligently maintaining their neighborhood through a shared sense of communal cleanliness. Or could the reverse be the case? Could it be that while the inhabitants of the white neighborhoods actually got off their behinds and swept their sidewalk and picked up the trash, the residents of the black neighborhoods allowed their surroundings to fall into neglect and decline? But hey, let's blame it on racism. It's always racism. I can remember from the old photos I used to see, old photos of black neighborhoods from, I think, from the 60s and so, a totally different story from what we see today. Those set of black people Back then, we are quite respectable. They were hardworking. They take pride in themselves and in their community. The environment is maintained, clean, beautiful. You can literally pick your food if it falls on the sidewalk. But that is a different story from what we see today in today's society. Now, this is also why white people move out of a neighborhood when black people move in. They are not moving out because they are racist, but because they cannot stand watching these black folks ruin their neighborhood. This is also another reason why successful black people do not live around regular black folks. I mean, this is it. I cannot count the number of times I have come across YouTube channels that are dedicated to the community service, where you see a guy selflessly volunteer to mow people's lawns free of charge. And 100% of the time, these good Samaritans mowing these strangers' lawns without getting paid are white. They are white guys, okay? I'm telling you that I have come across multiple, countless videos of this same thing happening. And not a single one of these times have I seen a black person doing it. Not even one. Rather, a black person will start a fight with the white guy mowing these strangers' lawns and tell him to get out of their neighborhood, that he is not welcomed. I once covered a story like that where this white guy goes into a neighborhood. I think the guy's name is Midlife Stockman. He has a channel, a thriving channel here on YouTube, so you can look him up. He usually makes videos of him and sometimes with his young children transforming the environment in people's abandoned homes, sometimes the homes of old people. He cuts the bushes, he cuts the flowers, he mows the lawns, he does beautiful landscaping in people's compounds, and he does all that voluntarily, not charging a dime. Now, in one occasion, he was again confronted by a black dude who insisted that he isn't welcomed in that neighborhood and that he has to leave. Just take a listen.
What is it? We want to know who you is, man. Flat out.
Okay.
What's going on? We got a neighborhood watch around here.
Okay. You think I'm doing anything wrong with
no,
this
but
house?
I want to know. Okay, listen, man. If I go to your neighborhood, the police gonna come and take me to jail. I want to know who you is. That's simple.
Why
can't you just tell me who you are in my neighborhood?
Well, I told you, I'm Sean. Why would you go to jail if you came to my neighborhood?
Cause I ain't supposed to be in your neighborhood, just like you ain't supposed to be in mine.
All right, update. Police are on their way.
Now, this black man, instead of volunteering to help this guy, he decided to be a problem and a headache for him simply because he doesn't care about the appearance of his own environment, of his own neighborhood. Now, that right there is the reason why you have those shitty black neighborhoods and all those clean, meticulously kept and highly inviting white neighborhoods, okay? It had nothing to do with racism. Absolutely nothing. These days, we blame everything that is wrong in our lives and racism. We as black people can't get that job, blame racism. If you're arrested for a crime you committed, blame racism. People won't tolerate your lateness to events. Of course, this is classic racism. Are you expected to work hard for your success? It is obviously because the system is racist towards you. I mean, you deserve some reparations, baby. Things should be handed over to you. Did you receive a compliment from a white person? Oh, that's classic racism. The society is complaining of your behavior fatigue. Another classic racism. Your McDonald's order wasn't to your liking, even though you've devoured everything. You asked for a refund and you were declined. Blame racism. Blame racism for everything that isn't working out for you. But the truth is, while you're busy blaming racism, while you're whining and crying, while you're busy playing the victim card, others are busy achieving great things, building strong reputation, cleaning their neighborhoods. The only person who loses is you. You who have chosen to spend your life complaining and blaming your failures on anything other than yourself. So go ahead and blame racism, okay? Blame racism. The society no longer buys it. Your blame game era is up and your victim card has been revoked. I won't advise you on what to do. You go and figure it out yourself. As always, guys, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions, but feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or buying me a coffee if you like, as a way of supporting the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.